Hey Virgo, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. Happy birthday season, by the way. In today's reading, I'm taking a look at many areas of your life, not just one, for the week of September 2025. And I'm going to divide your reading into different spreads. The first spread is going to be dedicated to your love life, whoever you've got going on in your life. I'll take a look at you guys' relationship, whether it's a new person or someone current, and go from there. And then I'm going to jump into the general portion of the reading, Virgo, where there's no restrictions. Whatever topic wants to come through, comes through. Whether it's career and finances, friends and family messages, personal spiritual development, self-growth, whatever the case may be. I will provide timestamps in the description box below this video, or it could be called chapters, where you can fast forward, rewind, hop, skip, whatever you want to do, so you don't have to watch a topic you don't want to. Just remember, Virgo, I do get pretty nosy in these readings. I don't hold back and I don't sugarcoat my messages, so please only take what fits, leave what doesn't. Never give you power-weighted tarot cards. You're always in full control of your choices. Tarot is not here to tell you what to do. It's here to inspire you, to help you gain insight, to help you reflect, and, you know, just, it's all about guidance. All right? So with that being said, I'm going to begin your love message. Please tap into the energy of Virgo today. What's going on with Virgo and their romantic love life this week? From the time they click on this video, add 7 days. What's going on in their love life this week? Who's all around them? What's the story? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday babies. All right, so the person hovering around you romantically this week, what are their feelings for you? We have the Knight of Wands, that's fire energy showing up. Their intentions with you this week. We have the Fool, major for Aries. Their behavior and actions towards you this week. The Page of Wands, Aries energy again. A lot of fire. A lot of fire, which could be indicating that whoever this person is coming towards you fast. And this is someone that's very charismatic, very flirty, very fun to be around. And they're looking at you as someone that they would like to start something up with. It does feel new. It does feel new, but new could definitely be subjective. New could be 6 months for someone. New could be 2 years for another. New could be 6 weeks. But you've got someone here that's curious about you this week and is reaching out and just wanting to like see if something can start up. Let's take a look at how you feel about this person. The Ten of Wands, more fire. Right now, Virgo, you may be feeling like you've got too many things going on in your life right now to entertain this person's communication or this person's invite out or things like that. And if it's not because you're swamped with other things going on in your life, you may feel like this person is what stresses you out. And you're just trying to figure out if you want to, you know, entertain them or not. The fact that you're still holding these wands tells me that you are open to hearing this person out. You're not totally against it. I just need to clarify this to see if it's because you're busy right now and you got a lot going on and you don't want to entertain some page, or if there's something else going on. Now, if this person came at you as a king or a queen, then you might be like, you know what, I'm open. But because they're coming to you as a knight or a page, you may feel like you can't really take them seriously just yet. But we'll see. We'll see. Because remember, knights are pursuers. Once they find what they're looking for, that's when they settle into that king and queen energy. So if you guys are new, they're still trying to figure you out. Let's take a look at the potential blockage. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I've got a very busy Virgo here that's trying to figure out if a connection is worth your time because you've got a lot going on. Some of you guys are business owners. Some of you guys just got new jobs. Or for others, you're just very particular about how you spend your day and you don't like your routine disrupted by people, places, or things that are just not going to add value to your life or are just like a distraction. Some of you guys met this person at the workplace. Met them while you were working. What is Virgo's potential weekly outcome? The Five of Swords, Virgo's advice, the Hierophant, and the overall energy for Virgo this week, the Queen of Wands. Ooh, look at you. With the Queen of Wands being your overall energy this week, you're feeling good about yourself. You're looking really good. Don't worry about zodiac signs. Some of you guys could have some strong fire in your chart, but don't worry about it. But this is your overall energy this week. No wonder this person's eyeballing you. All right, whenever we show up as the Queen of Wands, that's an attention grabber. You're showing up as someone that's very confident in yourself. You're someone you're someone that has a lot of talent, a lot of skills, and that naturally is going to attract the attention of someone who's pursuing that very energy. Because the Knight of Wands is a similar vibrational match to the Queen of Wands. Regardless of gender, blah, 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 or age, the Knight of Wands is a match to the Queen of Wands' vibration. This person's also equally talented, attractive, passionate, things like that, and they're on the prowl, okay? You're just trying to figure out if you even want this person's attention. So they could be texting you, hitting you up in your DMs, or in person being like, hey Virgo, you want to go out this weekend? And you're like, I'm kind of busy. We'll see. Ooh, and then the Ten of Swords is right underneath that, Virgo, perhaps indicating that you're recovered from a bad breakup and you're just trying to figure out if you're even ready to date anymore or right now, or maybe this person hurt you. I'm not getting that though. We'll see. So let's clarify. Let's clarify. Do I want to use these ones, or why are you here anyway? You belong there. I'll use these to clarify. All right, let's first start with this person's feelings. We got the Knight of Wands. Hold on, my camera is not focused on the table. Here we go. I wasn't ready, but the Devil hopped out. The Devil combined with the Knight of Wands, that's someone really with built up sexual tension for you. If this is someone that you're already flirting with, like this person's like, oh man, Virgo's hot. And they could be like thinking about you a lot, obsessing about you a lot. But I wasn't ready for this card, so I'm going to put it back and see if it comes out. Look how bright the room just got. That's the sun coming in with clarity, highlighting something that maybe we're not seeing. Same thing happened during Leo's reading and Cancer's. All right, clarify this person's feelings for Virgo this week. Or we're in your solar return, so the sun's coming out. And then it dimmed. That's been happening a lot. I've been doing readings in this room for a very long time, and only this past month it's been doing that. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Three of Cups. This person wants to date you. The Three of Cups is socializing, it's dating, it's, you know, meeting different people. For some of you, this could be someone that is a friend of yours right now. Let me make sure my microphone's on. Okay. This could be someone that's a friend of yours, or it's someone that's dating different people, and that could be why you're like, oh, I don't know if this person's even worth my time. They probably have 10 different people in their inbox right now. Do I even want to give them my affection? Five of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is your court card, and Five of Pentacles is you considering just ghosting this person or leaving their messages on read. There's something very beautiful and attractive about you right now, Virgo. And don't get hung up on the gender of the cards, okay? But the Queen of Pentacles represents someone who's nurturing something connected to your 3D lifestyle, whether you're nurturing a business idea, a work situation, or something more to do with your home. You've got a vision for yourself, Virgo, and you put a lot of obstacles in your past. Those mountains in the far distance represent the mountains that you have climbed to gain the wisdom and skills that you have today, which allows you to see beyond things that may be feeling like surface level. Like someone like this person 2 years ago probably would have gotten you all giggly, but now as you are more redefined as this Queen of Pentacles, it just doesn't do it for you anymore. So there's someone coming towards you wanting to ignite something with you. They're wanting to start something with you, but it's like you need them to come to you in a different way. In a different way. Because the way that you're seeing right now is just leaving you feeling conflicted. Leaving you feeling like you can't trust it. And if this is someone that you already know, Virgo, you may have already attempted something and you guys ran into a roadblock in the relationship that you feel like is going to continue to be a roadblock even if you want to be with each other. Let me clarify your feelings. But I'm noticing a repeated queens coming in for you, Queen of Cups, indicating that your maturity level is really high right now. Not saying that this person's immature, but they're coming to you as a page and a knight. All right. You guys may have different values right now. Why the Ten of Wands? The Nine of Wands. You're seeing this situation with this person being something that's going to take a lot of work out of you. Because you know relationships take a lot of work. And you're looking at this person thinking, all right, I know I can handle it. I know I'm capable, but is it worth it? Is it really worth my time and investment to climb up that ladder? Sure, I'll probably gain more experience from it, and my glutes will look good, but do I really want to drop what I'm doing right now to entertain this? Two of Wands, you're at a crossroads. Everyone seems to be getting this card lately. Motorcycle just went by. Motorcycles are usually with one person on the bike, solo driver, solo experience. Some of you Virgos just feel like you just need to be solo right now because you got different things coming up for you. And look, the mountains in the far distance again. I have a Virgo that has been through a lot in your life, and it's taught you a lot about patience and discernment and knowing when something is worth time and investment. You're building something here. You're getting close to the finish line, Virgo, and that's what you're kind of telling me. You're like, all right, I'm getting close to where I need to go. I'm worried that this is going to distract me. This person is going to distract me. Then I open up to the Queen of Pentacles again with the Two of Wands. You're looking really good. You're looking really good. And that's possibly why you want to maintain that momentum right now. Some of you guys are working really hard towards achieving something financially, and you're like, oh, this relationship would be a distraction. I know it. Clarify Virgo's feelings. Ten of Swords. And the Magician. The Magician is Virgo and Gemini energy. This is you focusing on what you're wanting to manifest for yourself. It feels like you're at the point where you might just tell this person no right now, but you're dealing with someone persistent. With all this fire energy and also the Fool, which is a risk taker, it feels like this person may take that as a challenge. Within reason. I don't feel like they're going to disrespect you or overstep boundaries, but, you know, if you're like, no, I'm sorry, I'm busy Saturday night, they're like, all right, what about Sunday? That sort of thing. Clarify the blockage. Why the Eight of Pentacles? Some of you, your work situation may be a little bit unorganized and you're just trying to get reorganized. Why the Eight of Pentacles? The World card. Now, the World card talks about unfinished business. The World card talks about needing to close a chapter fully before beginning a new chapter. And this person is coming towards you with the Fool, perhaps indicating that they are part of a new chapter in your life, but you're still trying to close the door of an old chapter. That could be telling me that upon you connecting with this person, you may be still thinking about an ex. You may be still curious about the what if, could have, should have's. And this person's like, don't worry about the would have, could have, should have's with that person. I'm here now. Let's try this. Let's try this out. Clarify the Fool. And then I open up to the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Wands. This person's like, take a chance on us, Virgo. Clarify the Fool. Clarify the Fool. It's like the more you learn about this person, the more you're going to see that they are very mature, but they don't take life as seriously. They kind of just want to live in the moment. People misunderstand the Knight of Wands a lot. They think it's a player, but really it's just someone who's very free in their life. They like to express themselves and have fun and not let the past hold them down. Why the Fool? Queen of Cups. Their intentions is to show up very mature to you. Once there is an agreement that this is actually going to move forward. Because this person is also in the same mindset of, I'm not going to waste my time if this is not being reciprocated. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is investing. And then I see the Seven of Wands right underneath that, repeated sevens. And then I see the Six of Cups. This could be you defending yourself in regards to what you've been through in your past. Being like, hey, you don't understand what I just went through. Give me some slack, you may be saying to them. I don't need someone who's going to complicate my life right now. Clarify this person's behavior with Virgo this week. Ten of Cups. It feels like this person who's heading towards you does feel new in your life and does feel like it's someone that is open to whatever may happen. They're not closed off to the idea of this turning into a relationship or a marriage. They're just open. And that's the best way to be. without attachment to a specific outcome and just being present in the moment. This person may be here to teach you not everything has to be structured, not everything has to be like under a schedule or with control over it. So even if it doesn't work out between you and this person, Virgo, this person may have a soul contract with you to teach you how to just let go and just kind of go with the flow. Because a lot of you, I almost called you Leo, a lot of you Virgos are people that really need to have everything under like an organizer, you know, bullet points. You need to have that, you know, a lot of you guys are like that. If it doesn't fit neatly in your schedule, you're like, nope, ain't got time for that. But I like that about you guys. I like that about you. If I was ever hiring employees, I would definitely want a Virgo, because you guys don't miss details. You guys are always editing your emails and everything, so it makes sense. You guys are just, I don't know. But there are also times where it is best to not be a perfectionist. Queen of Wands. This person's wanting to come in here and like help you let your beard down or your hair down. But there's still something that you're not signing on to, Virgo. There's still something you're not giving your cosign to. Clarify that Five of Swords as Virgo's potential outcome. This is you worried in your head about things. That's that Virgo, that Mercury energy. Because this is Gemini's card, but you and Gemini both share planet Mercury. And we're in your solar return right now, so your brain is braining right now. It's fully activated, thinking about every little thing. Why the Five of Swords? King of Cups, Scorpio energy, but also Pisces and Cancer. And the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. It's like I have a Virgo that really wants to love and to experience it at its fullest. You just may feel like the people that you're attracting are just not it. You're like, hey, I feel like if it's the right person, I will be inclined to. But if it's not the right person, I'm not gonna interrupt what I've got going on. Some of you Virgos may feel like there's someone else out there for you. And that maybe this person was meant to come into your life to remind you of how exciting it can be to flirt with someone, to be playful with someone, to make space in your workday for a cute little text to be exchanged. But you still feel like, yeah, but this ain't my person. It's like you know someone special is heading towards you. It could work out with you and this person. Remember, this person's kind of going with the flow. And if you want to go with the flow with them, you might discover something about them that is in alignment with you. But just let go of attachment with that Hanged Man, and you never know what's going to happen in your love life. But I do feel like there's something special heading your way. Okay? Clarify Virgo's advice, and I'm going to pull your person's hidden message. If you're in limited to no communication with someone right now, and then I'm also going to pull hidden messages for you and your love life in general. And then we'll move into the general portion of your reading. Clarify the Hierophant as Virgo's advice, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Wands, and the High Priestess. Your advice is to continue researching what it is that you value in relationships. What would be the ideal person for you? And maybe put it in the comments so you can see if other Virgos feel the same way. Are you looking for someone who feels like a best friend? Are you looking for someone that also appreciates your structured way and how detail-oriented you are and how precise and how you want things to be perfect? Do you want someone that has the same religious background as you? Do you want someone what do you want? What do you want? Put that energy out there, and that vibration is going to find someone who's in alignment with that, and ping, bring that person to you energetically. Okay? But I feel like I have a Virgo that really, really wants to have that person in your life, but not at the expense of causing you to interrupt what you're trying to build for yourself if it's not in alignment. Because the wrong person can, you know, create a disalignment for us. But the right person is just going to come in like a nice puzzle piece. No disruption. Something's telling you that this person may cause some chaos for you if you give to it anymore. Like the right person is going to just merge into my life like the zipper effect on a highway. They're not going to cause any car pileups. You could be dealing with a Taurus. I have Pisces here. I have Scorpio here. I have Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, Aries. I choose me. Self-love, emotional maturity, clean break. Yeah, some of you Virgos, you're like, you know what? I'm going to spend my solar return just single and focusing on my career, my money, my opportunities. I need to choose me for right now. The right person is going to come along where I won't even have to not choose me to accept it. Burn the bridge. Final goodbye. Unrepairable. No way back. For some of you Virgos, something happened between you and another person. It doesn't have to be this person. I don't feel like it's this person, Virgo. This person feels new. This person feels new. But if you are recovering from a recent breakup, that's showing me that that bridge is burned. And right now, it's time for you just to focus on yourself for the time being. No need to worry about love right now. This is all about Virgo right now. Your solar return is all about a rebirth for you to focus more on you. And the right person is just going to come into your life naturally. A runner. I don't want to run anymore. You don't have to run in order to still... How can I explain this? You can stop running and still be open to focusing on you. Okay? Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. Amen. Some of you Virgos may feel like you do a lot of the work in your relationships. You know how persistent you can be. You know how hardworking you can be. And that anyone will love to be a part of your life because you make things a lot easier. You're possibly that person in school where if a student was assigned to be in a team project with you, they know that they would get an A. But you're sick of that. You're sick of being around people that can depend on you like that. Because you want that same reassurance in case you have a bad day. I just want you to be happy even if it's not with me. Whoever this person is, they're a sweetheart. I'm getting that this person did not hurt you. This feels new. This person is pretty much saying, Virgo, if you don't want to go on a date with me or if you don't want to pick this up, I just want you happy. 2, 2, 2, 2. This person just wants to live in the moment and they don't mean any harm. I like this person's energy, okay? It doesn't feel like someone that hurt you. I pretend I don't care, but I do see you in my dreams. Some of you Virgos are still making peace with an old relationship. You haven't fully cut that cord yet. And that's a strong indication that you're not ready to date anyone else just yet. Okay? This is all about you. This is all about you right now. I feel like the right person is going to come along when you are at your best, when you're feeling strong again, you're feeling like your cup is full again. So if you're in no contact to limited communication right now with someone Virgo, I'm going to pull their hidden feelings, but you got someone that's really into you. So be just friends if you want, but definitely do what you got to do. Don't force the message. Now, if you're only sticking for the love reading and you're not watching the general portion, please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl Virgo. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below of every video that I publish on YouTube. BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. I have also reintroduced expedited services on my website. I had them there a few years ago, but that's all everyone ever booked, so I took it down because it got too overwhelming. But I've reintroduced it at a premium and now limited. Only a couple are accepted each week. Can you let go of the past and forgive me? Can you trust me again, your heart? I think Virgo, you're in a stage right now in your love life where you're recovering from something. You're trying to make sense of something. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. For some of you Virgos, you might have a past person that's still trying to activate something with you and they don't want you to worry about that right now. Okay? I'm feeling lost and I don't know what to do about it. You were my sanctuary. You were the only person I could confide in and I betrayed your trust. I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. For some of you, someone did like you, but they chose to choose friendship. Maybe because they felt that you were still dealing with another person, or they were, or just wasn't ready to handle their feelings. Okay? So I'm going to begin your general portion of the reading. There is a timestamp in the description box below the video where you can click on it and it'll take you straight to that portion, okay? Doobie, 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 doobie. Oh my goodness, do I have to use every deck on my table? right, you go here. You go right here. You go right here. Shuffling card ASMR bonus feature. All right, Virgo, week of September 2025. What do we have for Virgo? One second, Rooney. Oh, sorry. All right. Oh my goodness, get over here. This one card is in my way. My Virgo Mercury could not allow that there. Hi Virgo, welcome to your general portion of your reading. I'm going to pull a 12 card spread, see what's going on with you for the next 7 days. All right, Virgo, what do we have for Virgo, please? What do we have for Virgo for the next 7 days from the time they click on this video? Add 7 days. I just saw the Hermit with the Ace of Swords. This could be a week of you just being left alone with your thoughts. And I saw the Queen of Wands, so you might be trying to create something. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday babies. All right, coming into your current energy, we had the 2 of Swords. Leo had that too. Some of you could be Leo, Virgo, cuspies. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. That was in the first spread. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. We have the Knight of Swords. You got a lot of people showing up here, Virgo. You're having a lot of different conversations this week. Some are money related. Some are about your future. Some could be romantic in nature. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, okay. We have the Chariot. Major for Cancer. You got a lot of big things happening for you, Virgo. No wonders. We got the Empress coming in your outcome for the week. Your advice. Page of Swords. That's my researcher. That's my Googler. That's my ChatGPTer. Page of Swords is getting information from outside sources. Tarot, the internet, social media, a person. This is you just finding out some information. Your blockage this week, the Justice card, major for Libra. Some of you guys don't want to hear the truth or want to ignore the truth. Your theme this week, Virgo, the Sun, major for Leo. And Leo had that card right there too. So maybe you guys have been trying to figure something out since Leo season, or you have strong Leo placements, or there's a Leo in your life. Overall energy for you, the 3 of Cups, Cancerian energy. Influenced by the Star, major for Aquarius. And then I see the 5 of Cups. Virgo, there's something that you're hoping for. There's something that is being energetically arranged for you behind the scenes. But something else didn't work out and you're focusing too much on what didn't work out versus what's being prepared to work out for you. Try your best to not focus on the past if it can't be undone. Okay, grieve it if you need to, process it if you need to, but don't let it anchor you in a repeated image of the scene playing over and over again like you're being forced to watch a movie on repeat. Okay, because that will block what they're trying to present to you from coming in. Whatever's meant for you will always be for you, but there will be delays. There will be delays if we keep our energy stuck. So let's take a look at that 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords comes in when we're procrastinating or we're indecisive about something. There's a decision we need to make and we're like, all right, I'm going to make it today. No, I'm going to make the decision tomorrow. Nope, I need more information. Maybe I'll make it on Wednesday. Nope, waiting on the weekend. It's just procrastinating something that you need to do. And with the Justice card being in the blockage, it's because maybe you don't have all the facts yet. And Virgos like to have all the facts before making decisions. You like to collect those receipts. And I get that message for you a lot. And that's why the Page of Swords is your advice. Go get that information. Go get all those receipts. So that way you can get this decision made and move on. So you can move on with your life. Because I know you don't want to stay stuck like that. Virgos like to be productive. The 5 of Wands and the Sun. Clarify that Two of Swords. You've got some big changes happening for you financially. Some of you guys are about to strike it really financially big. Something might feel small at first, and then it generates over time into wealth. Because I just saw that Sound of Pentacles. So some of you may be landing a financial opportunity where it may not be big money right now, but it's got the ability to build into like a snowball effect. Like go a little snowball to a bigger snowball. And like it builds slowly but consistently, and it's life-changing. It's not like fast money. You get it quick, you lose it quick. It feels good. As I'm saying that, I get the Ten of Pentacles again. All right. Some of you are making decisions that could set you up on the path of success. Clarify that Two of Swords. Ten of Cups. Some of you are going back and forth on whether or not you should be focusing on a relationship or a family dynamic, or there's like this energy of, should I focus on love and family, or should I just focus on money or career? You might be caught between the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, but you can have both. You don't have to sacrifice one for the other, but one might be more in alignment with you right now, and the other still needs time. Maybe one has to come in after the other situation is, you know, decided on. Think of the earth. You got land and you got water. They both support each other. Water, earth. They both support each other. Just start with one and then the rest will come in. The Ace of Wands. Some of you guys are very artistic, very talented, very creative, or very flirty. And you may be flirting with someone around this time frame, and they may be taking it in a different way. And you're possibly like, whoa, I didn't mean to like start something. I was just being nice. And you may have gotten someone really attracted to you. Okay, I got the Knight of Wands showing up, perhaps indicating that I have a Virgo that's just being yourself. You're just possibly having a good week, and you get the attention of someone who feels that same passionate vibe as you and is now directing that energy at you. And I said something similar to that in the first spread we did. So if you watched that first reading, you'll know what I'm talking about. The energy you're putting out there is finding a match. So if you're just living in the moment and just enjoying yourself, someone else is buzzing around you. Clarify that Knight of Cups for Virgo. Six of Cups. All right, so for the Virgos who are open to romance, I'll get to all the other Virgos in a second. For the Virgos that are open to romance, you got two different energies orbiting around you. You got one that is from your past, could be someone that hurt you, or you hurt them, take it however. And then there's another one that feels like a new spark. And you're just trying to figure out, am I even ready to go on a date? Am I even ready to, you know, am I still over what happened in my last relationship? You could be thinking to yourself. And that could be why you're indecisive. You're not sure if you want to take this person's call or this person. And for those of you who are not dealing with romantic situations, something may involve a home, because I'm looking at this big old home right here. And then I see this Wheel of Fortune that shows a dial pointing at a home. So for those of you who are house shopping, you may be feeling very indecisive about which house to put an offer on with that Justice card, which one to fill out the offer documents, things like that, or to sell. And for others, you're caught between a job opportunity that could bring you a lot of wealth, or a job opportunity that is more fun to do but not as financially rewarding. But I'm getting that you could have both if you play your cards right, no pun intended. And as I'm saying that, I see the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Some of you guys are negotiating with someone around this time frame, negotiating your contract. Oh, you can't even see the table, hold on. Negotiating the contract. Or if you are your own boss, your own business owner, you may be delegating so that way you have more time with family and you can still bring in your financial abundance. Wow, Virgo, you've got a lot going on. No wonders that first spread had you at the Ten of Wands. You're a overachiever, but I like that about you. Temperance. But you may be asked to slow down a little bit. You may be putting on too much on your back and not leaving yourself enough time for, you know, relaxing. And that's when we get a lot of our downloads, when we are relaxing. Look at that Queen of Swords. It's like the brain doesn't shut off. The Queen of Swords, I feel like it's because we're in your birthday season. You and Gemini are both ruled by Mercury. You've got a lot of ideas floating around right now in different ventures. All right. It's like even if you're watching a movie with a friend, your brain is going a mile a minute. You're not even paying attention to the movie, you know. And if you are paying attention to the movie, you're spending more time researching the characters in the movie to see what their real age is in real life. Are they still acting? Are they still alive? Are they still... You're just like, you can't relax this week. You guys are so cute. Clarify that Ten of Pentacles. Oh, the Three of Swords. For some of you, there was a betrayal surrounding your career. Because the Ten of Pentacles talks about 10th house. It's Capricorn's ruler, or Capricorn rules over the 10th house. For some of you, there was either betrayal at your career, your job, or in a family situation, because the 10 Pentacles can also talk about, you know, your family. There could have been something made public. All right. And you're just trying to figure out how to navigate the situation so that way you can still continue to produce what you were producing without whatever this is doing that much damage. It's like I have a Virgo that's like, all right. This happened. All right, how do I reduce the damage? Nine of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Or some of you, the reason why you're stuck in that Two of Swords energy is you're scared that that would be the outcome if you make the wrong decision. I don't feel like there's any wrong decision. There's just pivots. So some of you Virgos are stuck Two of Swords because you don't want that to be your fate. You don't want that to be the outcome. And that's why you feel like you want to look at every little potential outcome and see which one is more digestible and go for that. I've said this to you a few months back. Yeah, I've said this to you a few months back. You're the type of person that's like, all right, there's 5 possible outcomes that could be created from this situation. This is the possible outcome here, outcome here, outcome here, outcome here, outcome here. This is more digestible. That outcome I don't want. So I'm going to stay away from that path and go towards the ones that if shit hits the fan, I can deal with it. I can deal with it. That's kind of what I'm getting off of you. But it's leaving you really stuck because you're nervous for even the other outcomes that you think are dealable. So like you don't want to lose something that you've worked really hard on, whether it's your money, your reputation, your vision of your future. Tell me more about that Two of Swords. The Four of Swords and the King of Wands. You're being guided to take a mental break and really try your best to not refill it with other things to think about. Really like take a mental break, whether it's doing something relaxing, reading even reading a book is a good mental break for you. I know that's probably sounding counterproductive, but reading a book is actually really good for Virgos and Geminis. It helps you shut your brain off from other things and allows your mind to kind of escape a little bit. And then it frees up your brain for the information that needs to come through. Clarify that Wheel of Fortune, please. The Hermit. Oh my God, I swear. Couldn't make this up if you tried. Look at that. That's exactly what I said earlier. All right. This is you quieting out the outside noise and the inside noise and then just letting something speak to you. I feel like your life is about to go through a big change, Virgo. Your life is about to go through a big change. The Wheel of Fortune talks about karmic lessons. And since it's here, you've already went through some sort of karmic lesson. Now you need to spend some time understanding what the actual lesson was so you don't have to repeat it and that you can benefit from it. And that's that Page of Swords. But the Page of Swords, what I'm getting off of you with that Two of Swords is the research you're doing is bringing in too many results, too many search results where you're like, oh crap, which one is the actual result that I'm supposed to be looking at? You know, imagine typing in burger into the internet and all these different suggestions come in from Burger Palace, White Castle, this, that, Burger King, McDonald's, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, half of these places aren't even near me geographically. Can I narrow it down? Can I narrow it down? Clarify that Page of Swords. The Six of Wands and the King of Wands again. So the Six of Wands is you gaining success and, you know, getting something that you really, really want. Something ends up working out in your favor because you were allowing yourself to let the right information get to you and not stressing out about the information that's just going to waste your time. You know, it's you really being like, all right, what this person is saying to me does not matter to me in the grand scheme of things. What I'm thinking about this situation is not, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. This is what I need to focus on. And then you move forward with that Chariot. Clarify that Sun, Two of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. So some of you Virgos, you're trying to let the right people in your life, and you're just trying to not let what actions of past people, you know, overshadow relationships that could actually be beautiful for you. But I'm also getting something to do with your career right now, okay? I feel like you're someone that is misunderstood with that Two of Swords, and other people's misunderstandings you fear are going to wreck with what you're meant to build for yourself. But if you're meant to build this, they can't wreck it. Only if you allow what they're doing to really like consume you. Align with your higher path. The more you align with your soul's truth, the less resistance you'll face. Flow with purpose, not pressure. Oh, yeah, look at that. Some of you guys were applying way too much pressure on yourself to be perfect, to have all the right answers, to be seen in a certain way. And I saw that with the Ten of Wands in your first spread. You guys are, you know, you guys just want things a certain way, and I get it. I totally get it. But sometimes life doesn't work that way. Life works with, you know, spontaneity and kind of going with the flow. There's a place for that where you're appreciated for that, but there's also places where you gotta let go a little bit and let things just happen. Find inner peace. Peace isn't found outside. It's cultivated within. Create stillness in your mind and soul. Wow, it's like I said that earlier. Maybe not verbatim, but I said something similar to that. Silence out the outside noise and also the inside noise so the right information flows in. Unbind inner chains. Your soul is ready to be free. Let go of self-imposed limitations and step into your power. Amen, Virgo. Amen. Release toxic attachments. Toxic ties drain your energy. Cut the cords and reclaim your freedom. Yeah, it's time to cut that old story down, Virgo. It's time to really start harnessing your power and remembering the path that you were originally on, and that you can get back on there and get everything that you want and then some. I mean, you've got some good things heading your way, Virgo. You've got some really solid things heading your way. So I hope this helps. Enjoy the rest of your birthday season. I'll check back with you in a week or so for your next, either weekly or I might just jump into the October monthly. Not sure. My schedule's kind of packed. We'll see. All right. I love you, Virgo. Namaste.